Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel and Arit here.
Hello.
And welcome to the Essetino Weekly Mastermind, episode number 79.
Yes, welcome everybody to the first weekly Mastermind live stream of 2022. For those of you who don't know, my name is Arit and this is Jewel, and we're founders of Essetino Media, where we help you create profitable content. And we host these live streams every single Thursday at 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. Eastern, to create an environment, a supportive environment of us creators and entrepreneurs all working to grow our business online. We get to hang out, we get to share our wins, see what each other is up to in terms of what we're working on, ask questions. So this live stream is here for you.
Awesome. So as Arit said, it is the first show of 2022. So we're 6 days in, and for us, it has already been crazy. Like our week was already booked up. Back in December when the holidays were happening, people were already booking into the first and second week of January. And so we could see in December, like already at Christmas, I was like, oh, our first week of 2022 is going to be crazy. And it already has been. And today in particular has been really, really fun and intense at the same time.
Yeah, we'll share more about that in a bit here, but we first like to start off these live streams by letting you know to share your win with us. So what is something that went well this past week? What is something that you're happy to check off your list that you got done? Maybe a milestone that you hit. Please let us know how your week has been. We'd love to share our wins. We'll share our wins with you too, but we'd love to hear yours as well.
Here, go through the comments and now while I share the link here.
Cool. Yeah, we'll start to say hello to some of you guys too. We have Roland in the house. Hello, Roland from Getting It Done north of 7. How's it going? And we have Teddy. Hello, Teddy. And we have Brenda here. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Yes, I know we were saying Happy New Year last week, but it is officially 2022, January. We're in the year 2022 altogether, starting the first week off. So we have Timothy here. Hello, Timothy.
We've got Timothy in the house. Awesome.
And Manny, hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Awesome. Jojo's also here. Hello, Jojo.
Happy New Year, Jojo.
All right, cool. And we have Tracy. Happy New Year, Tracy. We just got off a call with you. Happy to see you here too. And we have Monica from City Gold.
Hey, Monica, how's it going? Glad you made it. So let's share some of our wins to get the ball rolling for everyone.
Yes.
So in particular, we've had already many, but let's just start off with today, and then it'll probably branch out into a bunch of other stuff. So today was totally jam-packed with appointments. It was crazy. We started off with being on Melody's live show, Author Nation. So she has a YouTube show. I'm not sure if it's also a podcast or it gets turned into a podcast.
Yeah, it does.
But we were on her Author Nation live stream earlier today at 12 p.m. PST. And that's kind of how we started it off. We were a guest on her show. she caters her YouTube channel to nonfiction authors and writers. And she was asking us a bunch of questions about how YouTube can work for authors and writers. And she was saying a pain point for writers that they're writers, and so they don't feel the need or don't think it's beneficial for them to be on video. And she wanted us on there to share our expertise and why it's a benefit for a writer slash author to be on a platform like YouTube. So we were sharing our insights, our thoughts, and when we were behind the scenes, just before she was introducing us, she said that it was her 1 year on YouTube, and we actually didn't know that. And
Yeah.
Melody has been one of our YouTube coaching clients, and I didn't know that it was 1 year. And it's amazing how she's taken it. And she's so good at becoming an interviewer, booking guests. Like, she has guests booked until March already, and it's just hit 2022 January. And she does this every week, and she has guests lined up already.
Yeah, she has the system down for it. And I remember the first live stream that she put out there, we were talking about this earlier in the call. She's come such a long way with her channel, and we were just so excited to be a guest on her channel, but also to see how much she's grown as a host of a live stream. Because I know, a lot of you guys, and we've heard it in the Creative Business Success Facebook group as well, live streams are really like a pain point. Like, I know some of you want to do it, but it's really the scary thing to get into. And so I was talking with Melody about this. We're gonna think about creating more resources in terms of getting over that fear of being on video and also going live, because it's a big thing. It's a huge thing. It's actually what separates a lot of the people from being on YouTube as a social media platform, right? Everyone has a Facebook account. Everyone has Instagram. Not everyone has a YouTube channel. So yeah, it was really cool that was a huge win, like just being on her live stream, seeing her growth, seeing her progression. And there's actually a thing coming up that she talked about. Oh, you want to share this?
Yeah, so this is her channel. It's Author Nation, and her channel is Author Nation there. Okay. And I'm not sure if the live stream is already up. It should definitely be up either tonight or tomorrow. We don't have the direct link in here, just her YouTube channel link.
Yeah.
So it should be up there soon. We'll also share it again once the live stream actually shows. But yeah, that's Melody.
Yeah. And so what I was going to say is that Melody just rolled out her membership she has like a $7 a month membership for authors or writers who want to start writing a book. And it's actually like she has an event coming up on Monday called a Write-In. And at first, when I got the email, I didn't really pay much attention to it because I'm not an author myself. But it was the concept of, setting aside time. It's a 2-hour thing on Monday and that she's doing. And for the first 90 minutes, this is all over Zoom. For the first 90 minutes, you're sitting down with other people, just working on your writing project, whatever that might be. It might not be, it's like, if you don't have a book, it could be like a piece of writing content, like a video script, or, a grant proposal, like whatever it is that you're writing. It's a time set aside on Monday for 90 minutes for you to be accountable with others to work on your writing project. And then 30 minutes after those 90 minutes, you're like networking with other people and just getting feedback on whatever it is that you're writing. So I was super, super excited about that because I actually have to write a video script. So I'm going to be attending that Monday, and I just wanted to let you guys know about it. If you have a certain writing project, whatever it might be, it doesn't have to be a book. You don't have to be an author. Then feel free to join me and Melody as well. We put the links in the description of this video.
Mm-hmm. Even if it's for a post, for some posts, Instagram, Facebook, even if it's a YouTube ideas, use this as a focused time, and it's only $7 to potentially write a script for a video that could go out, get a bunch of views, or a post that could, gain a new fan. It's a really cool concept, and Arit was freaking out over it, and she really wanted to share it with you guys.
Yeah.
So link for that down in the description below. That's some of our wins. We'll sprinkle in some more wins as we go through, but
yeah,
let's
I want to
see.
read some of yours.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of wins happening right now.
Okay, so Timothy says, I'm listening to Atomic Habits on Audible. Excellent. It's exciting how it complements the 10X rule that I just finished this week. Yes, it's a perfect 1-2 punch. Totally. Yeah, 10X rule gets you like super hyped up to do more than what it is that you're already doing. Atomic Habits help you implement those actions or those tasks that you're working on, right? So
another book that I want to add to that, Timothy, that will also add to the punch of things is the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. Atomic Habits paired up with the 5-second rule is also an explosion as well, because she teaches you the technique of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then going for it. I know it sounds very simple, but it's actually very, very powerful. It's how I was able to get over. Actually, I wouldn't say I got over my fear of heights. It helped me jump off the Stratosphere Hotel, which is about 1,000 feet. And I'm telling you, it was freaking scary. Okay. I really had to go deep and go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I actually said it in my head and then jumped. I feel it again as I'm describing it.
You're reliving the moment.
Yeah. So that's amazing. Win for Brenda. I read this like as we were going through the comments and I was getting excited. I have invoiced my first viewer for a consultation on her memoir.
Yes.
I have 3 queries so far to work with me. I don't even have 200 subs yet, but they are coming. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. When you position yourself. Yeah, we need to screenshot that right now.
Yeah, we screenshot.
Wait, let's smile and
we tell stories like this all the time. Yeah.
Okay, we just took a screenshot.
We tell stories like this all the time that you really don't need to have a lot of views or subscribers on your channel to start seeing the income come in. Like you don't.
Get that out of your head. You 160 something subscribers, and already you have 3 people wanting to pay you to help them, guide them through their memoir, right? What a concept.
That is awesome, Brenda. I'm so happy for you. Is it like, they just came from watching the value videos that you release on your channel, or did you create like a dedicated video letting people know that this is something, that memoir writing is something you can help them with? Let us know. Would love to know what has worked for you.
But remember, Brenda, you were on the live stream when we audited your channel, and one of your goals for 2022 was to start earning income from your YouTube channel.
First weekend.
Here you go.
First weekend of 2022. You're already there.
Amazing. Oh, I get so excited. And when you guys are also like I can see that you guys are kind of following the path that we're doing, and it's very humbling, and wow, I see the growth in you guys.
Woohoo, we love to.
Yeah, it was so fun being on your show, Melody. I love when you have the guest and the host and you just laugh and you're just having fun, and it's like
there's flow.
Yeah, it's just like a recorded conversation.
Yeah, it's a conversation. Those are the best kinds of interviews.
Happy New Year, Jojo.
Happy New Year.
And that's great. Yes, it does become a podcast. So we were technically on a podcast show as well. People are high-fiving Brenda.
Amazing.
That's so cool.
I love it. Yeah. Roland loves seeing you on the live stream today. Yeah. Getting it done. Made a guest appearance in the comments there.
And Melody, Roland is saying that you were so comfortable. He was saying also that you were such a great host. And it's crazy because you said that you were very scared in the beginning. Like you were terrified of being a live stream host, right? Because it's live. Anything goes, anything happens, right?
Yep. As it has many times.
All right. Go, Brenda.
I liked Author Nation live stream, but I haven't watched it yet, but I will. It's my perfect topic. Yeah. I also want to do my own live streams.
Awesome.
Very cool. Yeah, this is a win. This is a win for Tracy.
So Tracy said, I had my 1 hour session with Arit and Jewel today, and I am so excited about all the tips and advice they gave me today. A big win for me. So if you guys remember, we did the contest, right?
Yeah.
For the 3 prizes. It was
The giveaway.
The Christmas giveaway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the prizes was a 1 hour session with us. She just had her 1 hour session, gave her a ton of golden nuggets to go off of. And now she's going to go implement it, which is really cool. I'm excited to see the changes. And honestly, it all goes down to the foundations of your channel. Once you have the foundations, because a lot of people are like, how do I set up more income streams? It all comes down to making it really easy for people to understand what your channel is about, making it easy for them to purchase,
To
making
navigate.
it easy for them to contact you,
Yeah.
making it known that you even have something to purchase. Like Brenda's clearly making it obvious that if she's got 3 inquiries already for people to get private coaching from her, she's clearly doing something right with making it known that, she's available for hire.
Yeah. That's why we always talk to you guys about the descriptions, making it super easy to see your call to actions, to see like how people can get in touch with you or purchase your offer or opt into your mailing list or whatever your call to action is. Same with your YouTube banner, right? We're constantly sharing this with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Author Nation says, Lil Garden on the Praise, you will love coaching with them. Yeah, I think, Tracy, you had a good time. We had a good time with you going through your channel and everything. And I love going through people's videos and getting ideas. It doesn't matter what your topic is. I always get ideas with every call that I have. I'm like,
yeah,
here's an idea for you. You should do a video on this or this, and this.
And we never run out of things to say either. Like, it's so easy to fill up that 1 hour. There's so many things we can talk about. And yeah, just seeing the many different kinds of channels that we work with, it doesn't, like, across the board, it doesn't really matter what your channel is about. The systems and the rules and setting that foundation down first and everything, that is the same thing over and over again with every single client.
Mm-hmm. Just to interject here, I forgot to mention that the rest of our day was crazy. One of our wins is, so this is our 4th kind of video that we're doing today. Earlier we were on the Guest on Melody's channel at 12 p.m. It was 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Then half an hour later, we had our coaching call with Tracy. And so from 1:30 to 2:30 was her coaching call.
Yeah.
And then we had a half an hour break. And then we had another coaching call with another lady who does Indian style jewelry. And that was from 3 to 4. Then we had a 2-hour break. I laid down and ate some food. And then now is the live stream.
More of an eating break for me. Yeah.
Just so eating. It was like, go. And I won't lie, I'm pretty tired right now, but we got to finish it strong with the live stream.
Absolutely. Okay, Timothy says, I will definitely get that Audible book this week. Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah. There's so many books that we can recommend. So that's the first one of Mel Robbins, and she actually just came out with another one called High 5 Habits, but I would recommend first the 5-second rule and then High 5 Habits. There's so many we've got going on. All right.
Hello, Lisa.
We've got Lisa in the house. Hey, Lisa, Happy New Year. How's it going?
How's your week been, Lisa? Me and my family's in North Carolina now. We should be heading home tomorrow. Very cool.
Awesome. I've never been to North Carolina.
Yeah.
I know that Michael Jordan is from there.
I did not know that.
Or wait, he used to play for them. I don't know if he's from there. Okay.
Win for today. I've set up my Amazon associate account. Excellent. Following Jewel's video. I will do a US link too and promote books, mine included, in my videos and descriptions.
And that's really cool, Brenda, because
excellent, Brenda.
That video that I did for setting up an Amazon associates account, I think I made that in 2017 or 2018. And that video is still helping people today. It's crazy.
Absolutely. That's really cool. You're going to start to have fun with that, Brenda. When you're pulling up those affiliate links to put in your description, it's a fun thing, just to kind of you're talking about one thing, but then to see on the back end what people purchase from your affiliate links.
Like popcorn, hula hoop, jaw
Just
formation
like the most
thing.
random things. Yes.
I have to do another update video on that. All the funny things that people buy with our links.
Yeah, because it's like new every month.
It's anonymous. Like I have no idea who buys these things,
Yeah.
but it's pretty funny. Here's a funny one from Scott poking some joke at us. What do you suggest when you invite people to your live stream, but they keep trying to change the time? I only
This is
asked once, and I said it's fine if we keep it at the same.
Yeah. So Scott actually invited us on his channel. Is it next week?
No, it's on the 15th.
Isn't that okay? A little
No.
bit over next week.
It's not.
I don't
yet.
even know what day it is, guys.
Yeah.
On the 15th, right? So that would be a Saturday.
Oh, it is technically next week, but the end of next week.
Yeah. And so yeah, we're figuring out the time and everything, but good one, Scott.
Yeah, we'll
Good
be
one.
on Scott's show. Won't be talking about stocks because I have no idea about
Nope.
them, but we'll talk about other things. Melody says, I encourage everyone to do live streams. It's really a growth thing for a person because it puts you on the spot. You got to think on the fly. It's live, and you will be making mistakes. It's a development thing. And so far, everyone that we've encouraged to do it, that does it on a weekly basis now, they like it.
Yeah. And for everyone, it was so scary at first, right? And then you just get so much better just doing more of them. That's the only way you're going to get better and feel more comfortable doing the live streams.
Mm-hmm. Author Nation says, Scott, my show is at Thursdays at noon, and that is what my audience expects. You and your guests show up for the audience, not to accommodate the guest. Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
That's true. Yeah.
Brenda, the queries are from people watching my videos.
Okay.
I haven't advertised yet that I'm available for hire. The queries are because I'm being regarded as an authority.
Isn't that interesting? So yeah, you didn't even have that call to action necessarily in your videos, but people just want to work with you. They just see your videos and they just want to work with you.
Imagine if you put the text purposely saying
To let
that
people
you
know.
are available for hire for one-on-one coaching. I would start thinking about some packages to put together, Brenda.
If it's something you want to do, yeah.
Yeah, it's time consuming for sure, but you can charge a good amount for it. And you can check out our packages to see like how we structure it and stuff. But we usually do them in 4 sessions. We will be changing it up because we are going to be raising the price again. And we will likely be adding another session, making it a 5 session, but raising the price.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're 5 1-hour sessions. So you need to think about the process that happens during writing a memoir and kind of systemize that. And we've managed to do that with channels who haven't started yet and channels who have started. We kind of have this way the first session goes. And then from there, we kind of customize it depending on where they are. But the first session is usually the same all around with everybody.
And if you're not sure, Brenda, what packages to create or anything like that, don't worry about it. You don't have to figure that out all in the beginning. You can just provide people with the call to action to get in touch with you for a consult. And that it could be as simple as that. And then from there, once you start to get more clients, you will see what they value more and what is needed and what would be valuable to add to a package. So like in addition to a 1-hour consult, maybe you do like a memoir audit or something like that, right? So you can start to piece those things together later. But yeah, I would definitely make it known in your descriptions and in other places if that's something that you want to do for people to get in touch with you. Another revenue stream for you.
Or this is something to think about. Creating a course on how to write your own memoir. Definitely either from a beginner standpoint or if someone has already partially written it. I don't know what the stages are, but definitely something to think about. Start thinking about digital assets that are going to duplicate yourself. Like with videos. Videos are digital assets that...
It's a form of leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that goes for any of you guys as well. Like that's how we're able to do so much, is because we have built these revenue streams into the channel and on the back end and in other places where it's like, yeah, some of it is service based, but some of it's digital products as well. So it just keeps working for you on the back end.
Mm-hmm. Lisa says that she's got to get up so that they can hit the highway tomorrow. Well, have a safe drive, Lisa.
Yes,
Thank
and
you
have a
so
good night.
much for stopping by. North Carolina is a beautiful state. I've never been.
Ooh. Scott, don't let him push you around. Yes, Scott, don't let them push you around. Brenda, plan a month of lives and start. Make mistakes, be human, have fun. I love that advice. Yes. Start, make mistakes, be human, and then have fun. Let it flow, right? Yeah. Timothy says, I find that the segue into the monetizations during the live streams are so important to how your audience reacts. I usually wait for a perfect question.
The segue into the monetizations.
So are you talking in like in these specific live streams and the weekly masterminds, how we talk more about monetization? You're saying you find that important to how our audience reacts, or in general, like with yours as well, with your live streams? Maybe that's something that you talk about in your live streams. And yeah, actually, again, I don't know if this is exactly what you're addressing your statement, Timothy, but when we first started the live streams, like, yeah, I wanted people to ask questions. I wanted people to like ask that perfect question, and we could provide value and answer those questions and stuff. But it doesn't. You have to just go into the live stream like expecting nothing, and just like being there, being present, showing up for people. That is the goal, like especially for your first few live streams, is just like just show up, like let that be the goal, just to show up. That's actually how we started this consistency with the live streams, is just showing up for people during the quarantine life episodes. And it doesn't have to be about like the perfect questions or wanting to, you might not get those comments right away, right? So have something prepared initially to talk about. Just like it'll be like a live filming of a YouTube video, right? Yeah, I think that's important.
I mean, my live streams, when I mention my classes and the products, you do the perfect timing. Okay, so you actually time that stuff. That's really cool. We actually don't. We actually are on the fly. Like, we do have some points that we're going to talk about, mainly our wins, and then we kind of the live stream, our live stream takes a life form of its own, and it's everyone is different, and it's so cool. You never know where it's going to go.
Yeah, I think it's also good timing as well when you have those questions come up, and it's an opportunity for you to provide value by saying, hey, I have this product over here that's going to really be helpful for you. So yeah, it morphs into its own thing. The conversation morphs. Happy New Year, Dawn.
Shout out to Dawn Does Life. Haven't seen you in a while. How's it going?
I love your Bitmoji. It's so awesome.
Dawn does diamond art painting YouTube videos. Her channel is specifically on diamond art. So it's really cool to see you here. I was recently watching a video the other day from this YouTuber called Alex Hermosi, and he didn't start off as a YouTuber. He has that book that I was sharing you guys about, where he makes like pretty much like $1 million a month or something, or maybe a week, something really ridiculous. Like, he's extremely wealthy, and
$1 million offer,
something like that.
Book, yeah.
I can't remember. It was a purple book. That's what I remember. But I was watching a video the other day about creating content. So they were doing a live stream, and this younger guy was asking him and his wife, what are your thoughts on creating content? And this guy was like a personal trainer or something. And he was thinking like, how do I create content? There's so many people doing the same thing as him and this and that, especially in the fitness industry. And he gave some really cool advice, both from himself and advice from Grant Cardone. So first I'll give you his advice. He said that he's done a ton of playing around with creating content online and things like that. And both him and Grant Cardone both came to the conclusion that you just need to create content for yourself. You need to create content as if nobody's going to watch it and it's just for yourself, and don't expect anyone to watch it. And I would say, honestly, that's how we create our content as well, is that I'm just going to create it how, I think it's going to be helpful for myself to watch. And often I do go back to my old tutorials and watch, because I don't retain every single tutorial that I create, because that's why I create the tutorial, so I can go back and watch how to set up something. And I often do. And so one of the things that they said was create content with the expectation of nobody watching it, because he was talking about how there are constraints with creating content, in that you're wanting to create content, but then you're thinking like, is this person going to like it? Are the people, is kind of comments and this and that? And you start thinking about the other person other than yourself. And then you end up not creating content because you psych yourself out. And Alex Hermosi, he actually paid Grant $100,000 for an hour coaching session. And this is one of the pieces of advice that he got, among other things. He actually has an episode on what he talked about, which was really cool. And so, yeah, that was a cool thing that I wanted to share with you guys that I saw the other day. And that's what I pretty much do. Like on my Instagram and stuff, I don't follow any like algorithm or anything for that. I don't try and find the best filter or whatever. I'm like, if I like this, I'm posting it.
I think there's a lot of power in that, in that advice of creating content for yourself, because it releases those expectations of like wanting to get hundreds of views or thousands of views or like a ton of subscribers from the video when you post it. Because if you're setting yourself up in that way and you're posting the video, you're going to get really disappointed really fast. And if you keep putting out a video and not seeing those numbers, you're going to quit pretty soon, right? Because you're like, why am I doing this?
I was going to say, our coaching call earlier today was from a YouTuber, and they do Indian art. And I have to say, it's amazing. Like, it looks totally professional.
Jewelry making.
She makes these earrings out of like silk thread or something.
Yeah.
And it looks completely professional. And she's extremely talented. And, they were saying, this is a story we hear all the time. It's not just from them. They'll say, I've been doing YouTube for a year. I have 50 videos and it's not working. And then so we actually have to get in there and we're like, why are you creating a YouTube channel? What is this for? Are you trying to make money? Is this just like a personal creative outlet?
Yeah.
What is it? Like, it doesn't matter what the reason is, but you need to identify that. And for her, it wasn't necessarily about the money. It was that she loves art.
She just loves creating.
But then she's thinking she's a failure because she has a couple hundred views on her videos. But I'm telling you, when you see the jewelry, it's so professional looking. And you can definitely, like, if anybody saw that, they'd be like, wow, that's amazing. But she thinks she's a failure because she didn't get, X amount of views. And that's what people do to themselves.
Yeah. And it was also because her friends, or like in their social circle, they were like,
kind of judging.
Yeah, like, why are you still doing this? You still have the YouTube channel. Are you making any money from it? And of course, she feels like embarrassed and stuff because it's not where she wants it to be. And we were basically telling them, are these friends of yours, are they also YouTubers? They said no.
And we're like, okay, you can't listen.
You shouldn't be listening to them.
You can't listen to them.
Listen to who you look up to. Listen to the people who have achieved what it is that you want to achieve. And, if they don't have a successful YouTube channel, then you shouldn't be listening to them.
Seriously, shouldn't be listening to them.
That wasn't the first time that we had someone who's like talking about, the social circle around them, like not really being supportive of being a YouTuber.
And then, whenever I hear like, I've been doing this for a year and I think I want to give up. Yeah. I just recently wrote a post about how it took me 8 years to figure out this whole, how to make, a decent amount of money online. And if you can't hack it out for 1 year for your dreams and your goal, then it wasn't really like, you didn't really want it to begin with, if you can't hold out for more than a year, and if you are already thinking about giving up.
Yeah, you got to be, if you have a dream, you really have to, really want it and be in it for the long run. Like you can't put a time limit on it. You can't be like,
Yeah.
oh, by this day or this year, I will have achieved this. Like it doesn't work out that way. Usually it doesn't turn out the way that we want it to.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all about pivoting. It's all about being on that path to your dream and just pivoting things along the way, learning, growing. What's working here? This isn't working. Okay, let's figure out a different solution. And that is essentially you're living your dream the entire way.
We've got Sherry in the house.
Hi,
Hey,
Sherry.
How's it going?
Hello. We will see you later.
Thank you so much, Tiffany, for the super sticker. Appreciate it.
Did you say Tiffany?
Or sorry, did I?
I don't know.
Whoa, what? Timothy. Did I say Tiffany or
I feel
Timothy?
like I heard
Somebody tell me
us
what I just said.
Thank you, Timothy, for the super sticker. That's so awesome.
Whoa, what?
Really appreciate your support.
What did I say?
That's amazing. You're such an amazing, talented portrait airbrush artist. And we talk about this every single week because you are, and we want people to check you out and just see the amazing work that you do.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. Thank you.
Tiffany.
Ha! See, it was Tiffany. That's right.
Oh my God. Okay. I run a channel for this person named Tiffany. And so that's probably what happened there.
Good one, Jewel.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's been a long day, guys.
Roland says, but at the same time, I believe you have to create content with purpose or it's a hobby. That's fine, but I don't look at it as a hobby anymore. So I think that there are people at different stages, Roland, and you are past that stage. This is particularly for people in the beginning that don't really know their plan or strategy yet. So the person that was asking the question was like new to the game. They, they want to start posting about stuff. You are, I think, are highly evolved. Like you really know what's going on, and you don't need someone to tell you to create content on something that you love. Like you already know that it's about the journey. It's not about the end, that you know that you need to create stuff that makes you happy. So you kind of there are certain rules and parameters of the game. We're all in this game to play by, and you kind of already know them.
Sometimes you don't know that you want to make money. You just creating for the sake of, because you love it and it is your hobby and it is your passion, and you don't necessarily believe in the beginning that it can make money. That it starts out that way sometimes, but as you start to just really get more into it, and perhaps later on you see other people succeeding and making money with that same thing, it increases your belief just a little bit more, and then you start to implement revenue streams with it, right? So everyone has a different journey, like Jewel says. Roland, when you created your channel, Getting It Done North of 7,
Mm-hmm.
did you right away see that channel as a business? Or did you just, create a channel on something that you enjoy talking about?
Yeah, were you just starting it? How did it go initially?
Yeah. Timothy, not Tiffany.
Oh my God.
Even if I would no longer make money for the videos, I will still create them. I remember 4 years ago, I made live streams when there was one person. Yep, we've been there.
Mm-hmm.
The value is in the creation.
Yes.
Yes.
Learn to get fulfillment out of the process of creation, not the end result, waiting for someone to say like or something like that, because then if you don't get the like, then you're going to feel like crap.
Yeah, you are in control of identifying, or you're in control of defining your success, of defining what is success to you, right? So don't let other people tell you that if you don't get 1,000 views on your video, you're not successful. That's their definition of success.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't have to be your definition of success. You could define it in many different ways. It's all subjective. Just receiving an amazing comment from someone, and we talked about this on Melody's live stream earlier, just receiving an amazing comment from someone on one of our videos, that tells us that video is successful, and the video might have less than 50 views. You know, like it made a difference in someone's life, and that's why we're creating these videos over and over again.
Lately, we've been saying this line, change your lens, which basically means change the way you see things, change the way, if you change the way you see things, you'll change the way you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that really started to stick with me because we've always heard that, like, oh, change the way you think. The way you're thinking is negative, right? And it's easier said than done. But when it was framed in the way of change your lens, it really started to stick with me because, one, it was related to cameras and filming, which I'm very well aware that when you physically change the lens to a different lens, the viewpoint of the camera is going to be different, even though you have the same body of camera. When you change the lens, it's going to output something different. So that's what really stuck out to me. And if someone, like Arit says, everybody has their different definition of success. And, you know, when I did that post about talking about my journey, I did this journey laying it all out of how it went. And it literally took me 8 years to learn how to truly make money online. Some people can look at that and be like, 8 years, that's way too long, and this and that.
Yeah.
But I'm actually proud that I stuck it out for 8 years and that I didn't give up, because most people give up in less than a year, and then they think, oh, this doesn't work or whatever doesn't work. And so I'm actually really proud that it has been this long and I stuck through it and I didn't give up. So it's all really how you look at it.
Yeah. But I love making the money from them too.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Yes. No, I didn't see it as a business. Roland says about his channel at first. I know I could make money with it, but I was just enjoying creating and learning skills and getting better as I go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. And now you've gotten all this experience, Roland. You've soaked up enough knowledge and are still soaking up a lot of knowledge. And you're like, okay, I've got to make a move here to get to the next level. And that's what happens. We're at a certain level right now, and we're like, okay, we need to take this to a whole new level.
Yeah.
And speaking of whole new level, you know how we always talk about it's not about the gear, and use what you have, work on the skill set with whatever gear you have. So our current laptops right now, they're from 2018. So that's like 4 years old. It's considered old in technology
world,
land,
yeah.
Because a lot of people get new laptops like every year. Even my cell phone is from 2018. And a lot of people think that you need the latest and greatest, whatever. Like this camera here, this webcam is 6 years old. This microphone, this one's a newer version, but the previous version was 4 years old.
Yeah.
And so we actually in 2022 are getting new laptops after 4 years. And it's because we've gotten to a certain point and we're like, okay, we're going to upgrade our gear. We're rebranding. Everything is elevating to a new level. And we're going to be doing a post about this. But I want to tell you that Arit has been a graphic designer, a copywriter, designing websites, designing things for high-end clients. Like these are clients that pay between $10,000 to $50,000. And she's been doing it on a broken laptop. The laptop keyboard has 6 keys missing from it. They've fallen off and broken, and she's had to have an external keyboard.
I need one of these. This is what I've been using.
Can you show your keyboard?
Yeah.
I want to show them what you've been working on and how it doesn't matter the gear.
This is why gear doesn't matter, guys.
So this is the laptop, and she was typing on this thing, and there's no button, and she had to like put tape on it and stuff, and it was really hard to type. And she's been working on this, making high-end stuff, and it's about the skill. It's not the actual tool or the gear. And so we really wanted to show that to people, and because a lot of people think initially to start off that it's the gear. They need the gear. The gear is going to make them. No, it's the skill that's going to make you.
Yeah, the stuff, the tools, the softwares, the things, the gear that you think is going to bring you the success. It's not the gear, it's you. It's the person, it's the creator behind the gear. Everyone uses the gear differently. Everyone, needs the gear for different reasons at different times. Like, it's okay to not be at pro level right away, because you can achieve a lot of success without the fancy gear as well. Upgrade along the way. I think I enjoy everything about this more today. I couldn't imagine stopping now.
And that's what you want to get to with whatever you're working on. It doesn't have to be a YouTube channel. Like, it can be whatever.
Yep. Tenacious. I love it. I love it, Timothy. Thank you. Everyone here is so talented, and I'm always inspired watching everyone's videos. Yeah. Each and every one of you guys. You guys inspire us too.
Teddy B in the house says, best comment was finally a video explaining that I totally understand. That's so cool. That's amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, it is really cool to get those comments where it's like, I've been watching all these other videos on YouTube, and your video. It's your video. Yeah, that was the light bulb moment.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Teddy.
And the video has almost 6,000 views. That's so cool.
Incredible. Love it.
People are loving it. Where did the buttons go? They just fell off. They just popped off. She has them in a Ziploc now.
Yeah.
She has them in a Ziploc bag.
I can't bring myself to throw them away, but eventually, I'm never going to use them, right? It's pieces. It's in a little bag, but I don't use that keyboard anymore. I can't. I use the external keyboard now.
But you were for a bit, right?
Well, yeah, I was waiting for the new keyboard to come in. I don't know how. I didn't drop the laptop or nothing. They just came off. It's just wear and tear, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, like every single day working on this laptop, right? It starts to wear down.
But we got these new laptops that we're excited for. And Arik got a second monitor set up, which is really cool.
So excited. Yes, I'm getting an external monitor. It'll be a separate monitor in the office, way bigger than the laptop. So I can have an entire design. I can have Photoshop open really big and start to just really improve the design workflow a lot better. I'm so excited for that.
Mm-hmm. Phil says, yeah, you always see the masters of crafts using basic tools.
Mm-hmm.
It all boils down to the basics of the foundation of the skill.
Yeah. I fell for that. I procrastinated because I didn't have the stuff I thought I needed. I bought an $800 camera, never use it or hardly ever.
Done.
I have filmed so much with my phone. Yeah. Right?
It happens. It happened with my first GoPro. My sister bought me GoPro Hero 3. I was so scared of it. I was like, I wanted it.
You didn't touch it.
I wanted it. But I was like so weirded out to use it because I've never used a GoPro before. This is like way back, like in 2012 or 13 or something. And then it took me forever. It had sat brand new in the box for months and months until I actually touched it. Same thing happened with the Nikon camera. My sister bought that also for us. Sat in the bag forever and ever. And we just kept using the webcam. And we're actually upgrading now to we have a Canon M50, but we just got a new lens for it. I'm super excited for.
There's a lot of wins that happened this past week. Yeah, we've been upgrading our gear as well. So the new camera lens as well. And we got a teleprompter as well. Not for YouTube videos necessarily, but like for more
ads.
Yeah, for more promo videos. We're going to start to play around more with paid advertising. So yeah, teleprompter, you need to be on a script for that. Most
But
of the
thing
time.
is, like with all this gear and stuff, it corresponds to the, like, we had to get ourselves to a certain point.
Yeah.
If we had gotten all this gear like way back when we weren't ready yet with our skills,
it wouldn't do anything for us.
It would just sit there.
It wouldn't be used to the maximum benefit. Like, we wouldn't know how to use it, right? And or why we're using it. Like, that's why, you know, some people get the gear in the beginning because they think they need that, but they don't necessarily know like how to use it to their advantage or their benefit. So yeah, just take it one step at a time, guys. Like, don't just upgrade little by little.
And another thing that I did that I would kind of just set it aside and leave it there and just kind of let it collect dust for a bit.
Let it marinate.
But when we got our new teleprompter and our new lens, I opened it right away, removed all the packaging, threw away what I didn't need, and I already set up the lens and I was playing around with it, filming some quick clips here and there, and just diving into it right away rather than having my old habit of just letting it sit on the shelf and just looking at it, you know? So I just
being intimidated.
Yeah,
by
I just took it out of the packaging because, you know, the packaging, it always they make it so nice, and then you don't want to open it and all that kind of stuff, and the styrofoam and everything.
The styrofoam's the barrier to using the gear.
We've got Eddie Jr. in the house. What's good, y'all? Been watching for a while.
Oh, cool.
But just got home so I can type this
nice.
hello.
So you can join the party. Awesome.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Love the new electronics. Yeah, we'll show them when we get them. Definitely show the lens, and we're wanting to upgrade our YouTube videos. And notice how we're upgrading, like we're really taking our videos to the next level after like we started our YouTube channel in 2015.
Yeah.
And we've slowly we worked on the skill of speaking first, because you can have the best gear and everything, but if you're like, hi, my name is, and then today, and then you don't have, you know, the personality or whatever, then the cool setup's not really going to do anything.
Yeah. Timothy, what's your channel? I don't think I'm subscribed. Awesome. You guys will subscribe to each other. My Hero 2 is still kind of sitting around. There you go.
I know. And they always release new ones every year now. I think they're at the Hero 10 and I'm at the Hero 7. I went from the 3 to the 7, and I kept the 3 until it died in Bermuda with the salt water. And so I don't upgrade every single time there's a new one or this and that. I literally only upgrade when I need to.
Yeah. Phil says, yeah, when you get new stuff, you have to integrate it into your routine, and that takes energy and patience. Yeah, because you're changing up the routine by using something different. So yeah, that takes a lot of effort, and that's part of the reason why it took as well forever to upgrade the laptop, is because it's like we have to transfer everything. Yeah, and like it's a new workflow. New device.
You have to reinstall everything and transfer stuff, and yeah, it's gonna take like probably half a day to redo everything.
But it's an investment. It's a time investment, right? Actually, monetary investment as well. But yeah, you're leveling up, right?
The new lens that I got is the Sigma 16 millimeter lens for the Canon M50. I watched so many videos on what lens to get, and I was honestly confused at first what to get, and then I finally settled on this one, and it's so much bigger than the kit lens.
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy, which you definitely need to mount that and put that on a tripod, which is how we film anyways. I used to do vlogs with a Nikon D5500 and carry that around like Casey Neistat did, like everybody did, but it's too heavy and it's not functional. That's why I use the GoPro. You can throw that on the ground easily.
I'm sorry. I'm reading Roland's comment. The
What?
Xerox.
Yeah. Wait, well, first, that styrofoam wall. Yes, styrofoam. And hi, my name is Xerox. So what Roland is talking about is on Melody's show earlier, she asked us a question like, where did we get our names? Like our first names. And because my name's Jewel and hers is Arit, and they're kind of like different style names. They're not typical names. And so I was telling her that originally my parents were going to either name me Xerox or Agatha. Those were the two options. And then luckily someone came in and had suggested Jewel.
Your mom, didn't
no, so she saw a friend of a friend
Okay.
talking about the name Jewel, and then that luckily won. I love my name. I think it's really cool.
Thank God for Jewel and not Xerox.
Hero 10, I must be living under a rock. Yeah, they literally come out with a new one every year now. I think it's a little overkill. Like when they release a new iPhone every year, and yeah, a new Hero GoPro every year, it's like, okay, it's probably, one new feature or whatever. Yes, another news story about my name.
The wide angle will make your videos pop.
Yeah.
Well, it's part of the reason why we got that too is because we want this particular shot where it's kind of like a blurred background, and then like the foreground is nice and crisp.
Yeah. We'll see how it looks.
You can only do it with that lens.
I was only playing around with it handheld. I actually haven't put it on tripod yet, so we'll see how that looks.
My computer is a 10-year-old desktop. It's way past needing a new computer, but still works. So why upgrade? Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If it ain't broke. That was a good one, Roland.
Yes, I know. Everyone always gets a kick out of that. And it's like, it's because Xerox was such a popular company in the 80s and 90s. And my dad thought the name sounded so cool.
Like a Mad Max, kind of like the X.
Yeah.
It was the X factor.
Well,
literally.
The thing is, we say Xerox, which is the actual name, but with his Filipino accent, it was like Xerox.
Xerox.
Yeah, Xerox.
Oh, Xerox. Yeah.
But it was from Xerox.
That's awesome.
Xerox would have been unfortunate.
That's what I said too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Xerox.
Xerox.
Oh. I say Zed. Xerox.
Yes, bokeh.
Yeah, but exactly.
I'm not sure that we're even going to get that because there's going to be no lights behind us. It's going to be a painting. So
yeah, well, we can experiment with like backlighting and stuff. That's also we're learning, or Jewel's learning more about backlighting and lighting the shot and everything.
Like I said, I've been taking this filmmaking course, and I've been going through it not because I want to become a filmmaker, but just to learn enough to improve the quality of our YouTube videos and course lecture videos. Best question.
Didn't think you were gonna get that melody now, did you? That story out of it.
Awesome. Well, we're coming up here on the hour. Thank you everybody for tuning in, hanging out with us. This was the first live stream of 2022.
Woohoo! Sounds like we all started off strong first week. Thank you for sharing your wins with us and for being here. Happy New Year to all of you. We're so excited to start this new year off with you. And Timothy, thanks again for your donation, your $4 super chat sticker there. That was awesome.
Yes, appreciate it every week that you do that.
Yes. So guys, we'll be back again next week. Next Thursday, 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. Bye for now.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good evening or morning. Bye, everyone.